To let you guys know, our match has begun from 2 minutes in your future. And here we go on the map New Dawn, TX1 versus DMM. This time, we've got TX1 in the alpha spawn. I'm going to write that down, and this is on New Dawn. Remember, this is the Clash of the Classes Season 7 alpha test. It's a way to see, are the rules working the way that the tournament organizers intended them to? Let's take a look at the lineups. As TX1 is once again bringing Axis ships. They've got Sergixer in the Fubuki, Spina in the Mines, Miltada in the Key, Sulu 1970 in the Giulio Cesare, and Arapaho in the Ruprecht. And then on the other side, that's right, got a Darts American football 2-minute warning. We've got DMM bringing for the side of the Allies a Gnevny in Atlanta. So that's Mickey in the Gnevny, Marco Zanotti Iron in the Atlanta, Jimbo the Great in the Missouri, HMS Discovery this time in a Duke of Yak, Admiral Scumbag in a Hawk who hasn't started moving yet. So very possible that that was a disconnect. Hello, Spence. Now, the typically the tournament players are given press accounts. And what's interesting is that we don't see any press accounts at all on the side of DMM. Admiral Scumbag shooting a gun to say, nope, I'm still here, don't worry. So a Gnevny versus a Fubuki, both teams bringing a tier 6 destroyer to save on costs. Interesting. Gnevny gets into the sea cap. It is obviously quite fast, especially with the engine boost, which he's currently using right now. But we do have the toilet bowl commencing as TX1 goes towards A and DMM goes towards C. So let's talk about ship choices here. Fubuki, I understand the decision. It's a cheap tier 6. Frankly though, I might prefer a Hatsuharu. A tier 6 between the two of them. I feel like that might be a better choice. Ruprecht Key, Julia, we've talked about already. Mines has insane DPM and it's got the Hydro. But it's also relatively fragile. Fubuki smokes up his Ruprecht buddy, but I'm not quite sure what the thinking was there. Now, in terms of the lineup for the Ally side, which is DMM side, a Gnevny makes somewhat sense. It's a fast Soviet destroyer. I'm surprised though that we aren't seeing an Eagle at tier 6. I think the Eagle, which is a French destroyer, is probably going to be superior, unless of course French ships are not considered allied. Not quite sure about that. Jimbo the Gray is in trouble. Lots of hit points lost already in that Missouri. But Mickey is bringing him in closer to the B cap so he can radar just about everything. He is currently showing broadside to Sulu's Giulio. And the Mines is, as you can see, doing the usual, just trying to work Jimbo down to nothing. Jimbo popping his radar. What does he see? He sees a Key in front of him. He sees the Giulio, but the Giulio's bow in, so it didn't do much, did it? The Mines would have been a better target, or frankly the Key would have been a better target. So this will be a dead ship. Now this is the Missouri. It's the top tier ship for this team. It's a very expensive ship to lose. You think they'll pick this map for clan battles? That'd be kind of neat. Alright, Jimbo's dead. Unfortunate. Takes key torpedoes and dies. Look at the Fubuki getting around to the side. It's a very nice position for the Fubuki. He's able to shoot at the Gnevny because he's smoked, but the Gnevny is detected from the key and Ruprecht. And so you just gotta be careful, because if he lets the Gnevny get too close and fires in his smoke, he'll get himself detected. There it is right there. So the Gnevny is going to be able to fire back a couple of salvos, but it doesn't really matter because he's dead. And just like that, the Allies are down 2 ships. Only 3 remaining, an Atlanta, a Hawk, and a Duke of Yuck. Sorry, just checking a couple of Discord things. Not much to talk about, though. We've got the Atlanta in a position where, well, he's about to get smacked by the key. Here comes the shells right now. Let's watch. Whack! Complete dev strike there by Altado. And then there were 2 ships. The Hawk and the Duke of Yuck. There goes the Hawk, and that leaves us with 1 ship left, and this will be a full wipe for the Axis team. Let's get our death pick ready to go. I don't know. It just feels like, and maybe it's because the Allies, the teams playing the Allies don't really know what to use, but it really does feel like the Allied ships are